Hello everyone, welcome to Seniors Today and Evergreen. आप सभी का स्वागत है for the sponsored event by Madhavbaug. You all were there for the last session with Dr. Guru Datta ji. So I would like to introduce him first. Like Dr. Guru Datta Amin is the Chief Medical Officer at Madhavbaug with over 14 years of experience. He holds a BA MS degree and MD in Samhita and a PGD EMS and is a certified as a Six Sigma belt, black belt champion. Oh my God, wow. So Dr. Amin has published over 50 plus research papers and is an expert in the field of Ayurvedic medicine. Dr. Amin is a highly respected figure in the medical community, having lectured over across India and made notable appearances on television as an expert. He leads a team of 600 plus doctors, researchers, product development specialists, patients improvement experts, and 1200 Panchakarma therapists and patients care executive at Madhavbaug. As part of his mission to make India free from diabetes and heart disease, Dr. Guru Datta also conducts educational programs for doctors. These programs focus on the reversal of diabetes and heart diseases, helping the Ayurveda community treat these lifestyle disorders more effectively. Dr. Amin's dedication to providing high quality healthcare services to patients and advancing Ayurvedic medicine has earned him recognized as one of India's top 10 chief medical officer. So, hello, doctor. How are you? Nice meeting you again.
Hello. I guess I'm very well audible.
Yep, you're audible. Your pictures, everything are fine. So today we
Well,
will be discussing on heart disease free India. So very many of them we are interested actually. Plus me also. We are interested to know about this. So if you have a presentation, we can go to it and over to you, sir.
okay, so good afternoon, all. Today we are going to talk about heart disease-free India. So is it a possible? Yes, it is definitely possible, and that's what is the dream of Madhobak, and definitely we will achieve to this target. Okay, so let's talk more about heart attack first. So whenever we think about heart disease, the first point of concern is a heart attack because the majority of patients who are suffering with a heart disease, they are afraid of heart attack. The reason is very simple. The heart attack is life challenging. So there is a loss of a life with the heart attack. And that's the reason every one of us has a fear of heart attack in the mind. And that fear is a genuine. But if we seriously work on it and understand the root cause of this heart attack, then definitely we will be able to eliminate this big problem for our society. So let's talk more about this heart attack and let us understand the whole story through one example. I'm going to talk about the story of Mr. Mohan Joshi. This is just very simple story. I want every one of you to be there with me. And while I'm going through this story, please be there with me and answer me in my chat box, in your chat box, so that I can understand what is a understanding reaching out to you. So first thing is Mr. Mohan Joshi has got a heart attack on 12th of August. Sorry, 15th of August 2018. So 15th August, 7 a.m. Mohan Joshi has got a heart attack. At 12 p.m., they have gone for angiography, and in the angiography, they have observed that 95% blockages are there. So in angiography, they have observed 95% blockages are there. And at 7 a.m., he has got a heart attack. And 12 p.m., the angiography was saying 95% blockages. Doctor has said that this heart attack is because of the blockages, and now you have to go for the immediate angioplasty. Now, this is a story. I hope every one of you must have heard about such type of stories about your relatives or friends who have got a heart attack. So this story is very common. But I have few questions about it. Okay, so first question. Mohan Joshi has got a heart attack at 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay, and at 12 p.m. he was detected with the angiography reports saying that the patient is having a 95% blockages. Now, my first question over here is blockages जो अंदर हार्ट के अंदर डेवलप हो चुके हैं. So you can see I have placed one image of actual coronary artery in which you can see the plaque or the blockages are there. Can you see this image where the plaque or the blockages can be very well seen? So these are the blockages for fat accumulation inside the coronary artery. So we have a blood supply, which is, providing or supplying the blood to the heart. Those are the small any pipelines. And in that small pipelines, when you get a fat accumulation, that is called as a blockages. So my first question is, how much time does this fat takes to get accumulated in the artery? Few minutes, few days, or few years? So I want answers from every one of you. How much time this fat takes to get accumulated in the coronary arteries? Few minutes, few days, or few years? प्लीज लेट मी नो व्हाट यू थिंक अबाउट इट. कितने दिन लगते हैं? कुछ मिनट लगते हैं, कुछ दिन लगते हैं, या कुछ साल लगते हैं? सो नाउ you I can see the answers from everyone, isn't it? Difference between heart attack and cardiac arrest. I will tell you difference between heart attack and cardiac arrest also. But first answer to my question is, it takes few years. It's not the pathophysiology of 1 day or 2 day. Now Mr. Mohan Joshi has got a heart attack at 7 a.m., right? So Mohan Joshi has got a heart attack 7 a.m., and in the 7 a.m. he has after 7 a.m. at near about 12 p.m. in the morning, he was detected with the blockages in his coronary arteries. So my second question is, what was the percentage of blockage there there in the coronary artery on 14th of August? So on the 15th of August, the blockage percentage was 95. My question is, what must be the percentage of blockage in the arteries of Mr. Mohan Joshi on 14th August? Please let me know what is your answer. Anil Singh is saying 50%. Okay. So you have reduced down from 95 to 50. On 14th August, it was 50%, and then it went up to 95%. This is what you thought. Okay. Everyone, please let me know what is your answer on it. 14 अगस्त को ब्लॉकेज कितने थे? What was the percentage of blockage on the 14th August in the coronaries of Mr. Mohan Joshi? Whether it was same 95% or it was much lesser than that. Okay, Naina is saying it was 90%. Sarita is saying 80 to 90%. Okay, very good. It's the same. Mr. Kumar is saying okay, same. Let's go into detail. On 14th August, it was same. Then on 15th August, what has happened which has caused actually heart attack? Let's assume that on the 15th August, it was the same. So 95% on 15, 95% on 14. So 14 and 15, the percentage of blockage was same, 95%. Then my question is, what has happened on the 15th August, which has induced the heart attack? Can anyone answer this question? Can anyone answer this question? So if the blockage percentage was same on 14 and 15, then what has caused the heart attack? Whether it was a blockages which has caused the heart attack or something different. Please let me know what you think about it. Family function, that's the great story. So very true. On the 14th August, he has gone through the family function. But remember, the family function is not actually the cause of heart attack. On 15th August, there must be something different other than the blockages which has caused the heart attack. That's the question. What has caused the heart attack? Is it the blockages? Then the answer is no, because blockages was there on even the 14th of August. It's fine. The stress is always there, but how the stress is going to cause a heart attack? How the stress is going to cause a heart attack? Low blood, okay, fine. What has happened because of the blood? Do you want to say that because of the stress, the blood pressure has gone down because of the less sleep, heart attack? My point of concern is, what has caused the heart attack? When we say, when you get a malaria, you know who is causing the malaria? It's a malarial parasite which is causing malaria. So you know that. Who is going to cause COVID? It's a COVID virus which is going to cause the COVID fever. Now my question is, who is causing a heart attack? Is it a blockages? The answer is no, because if blockage is causing a heart attack, yes, then there is someone who has rightly answered. It's a blood clot which is causing a heart attack. I hope everyone is clear with this thought. It's a blood clot, the blood clot formation in the coronary arteries that is causing a heart attack. Now, dear friends, my point of concern, or my whole theory or whole concept which I am trying to deliver it to you today is this: your main enemy, if you really want to stay away from the heart attack, the main enemy, the main culprit over there is a blood clot, not the blockages. Is it clear with everyone? Because blood clot takes hardly few minutes to develop in your coronary arteries. Are you getting my point? The blood clot takes few minutes to develop in your coronary arteries, and that's the reason why the blood clot is said to be a very, very, very serious condition. And if it develops, it causes heart attack. So who is your main enemy? It's a blockage. That means a fat accumulation is your main enemy, or blood clot is your main enemy. Please answer this question. The fat accumulation takes 10 years to develop. The blood clot accumulation takes few minutes to develop. Now tell me, who is your main enemy? Is a fat accumulation or the blood clot? Please put your answers in chat box. Fat or blood? Come on, fast. Fat or blood? I want answer from everyone because let have a clear understanding about the problem. If you don't understand problem, yes, Sarita Agarwal ji, I will answer your questions. But let's have a common consensus and the common. Let's all of us should be on the same page so that we can actually work upon the root cause of the problem. Okay, so everyone is there with me who is convinced about the blood clot. Now let me tell you how the blood clot is getting formed in the coronary arteries. The blood clot is formed in your coronary arteries because of four reasons. First reason is because of your sugar. First reason is because of your sugar. Second reason is because of your pressure, your blood pressure. Third reason is lack of exercise. And fourth reason is tobacco, smoking, and alcohol. These are the only four reasons for heart attack. Let me repeat. First is a sugar, second is a pressure. Are you getting me? First is a sugar, second is a pressure, third is a lack of exercise, and fourth is a addiction. So these are the four main causes for the heart attack. Let's understand one by one. The blood clot is formed in your coronary arteries. Why? There is a there is a damage to the internal linings of your pipeline because of which the blood has decided to clot over there. Now, what has caused that damage to the pipeline? Again, only four things: your sugar, your pressure, your lack of exercise, and your addictions. If you can eliminate these four things, then definitely you will be able to stay away from heart attack. Isn't it a simple answer? So, how many of you would like to know how to reverse your diabetes, how to reverse your blood pressure, how to do the exercises, and how to stay away from the addiction? So, these two things, exercise and addiction, I'm going to talk about it in detail. But about diabetes and blood pressure, yes, it is a real part of a concern because many of you are managing your blood pressure and diabetes with the medication right now. Am I right or wrong? How many of you are managing your blood pressure with the BP medicine and sugar diabetes with your sugar medicine? Please let me know. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. Yes, we are managing our sugar with different medications and blood pressure with a different medication. Now, my question to you: what happens when you take diabetes medicines for consistent 2 years? After 2 years of medicine, whether your diabetes रिवर्सेस और इट प्रोग्रेसेस, क्या हो जाता है 2 साल तक आपने डायबिटीज की दवाइयां खाई और उसके बाद आपका डायबिटीज ठीक हो जाता है या फिर और बढ़ते जाता है? प्लीज लेट मी नो व्हाट हैपेंस विद योर डायबिटीज आफ्टर वंस यू टेक द मेडिसिन फॉर कंसिस्टेंटली 2 इयर्स फॉर डायबिटीज. डायबिटीज कम हो जाता है, पूरा रिवर्स हो जाता है, या फिर डायबिटीज बढ़ने लगता है? what you have observed after 2 years of consistent medicine consumption. Mr. Kiran is saying better, but two have said progresses. Please let me know क्या देखा आपने कि मेडिसिन लेने के बाद डायबिटीज ठीक होता है या फिर बढ़ते जाता है? The real fact is, in spite of taking medicines for periodically or the regularly for 2 years or 3 years, majority of patients have observed increase in the number of medication. Majority of patients have observed increase numbers of diabetic complications. Majority of patients have observed reduced quality of life. Now, let me tell you what is the reason behind it. The reason behind it is very simple. We were trying to manage the problem which can be eliminated just within 90 days. हम उस डायबिटीज के प्रॉब्लम को 2 साल तक संभाल रहे हैं गोलियां खा के, जो 90 दिनों में ही ठीक हो सकता था. डू यू नो दिस फैक्ट कि 90 दिनों में जो चीज ठीक हो सकती थी, उसी प्रॉब्लम को हम 2 साल तक गोलियां खाकर संभाल रहे हैं. आई होप यू पीपल आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट. आई होप यू आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट. 90 दिनों में जो प्रॉब्लम पूरी तरह से ठीक हो सकता था, द प्रॉब्लम विच वॉज रिवर्सिबल जस्ट विद इन 90 days, फॉर द सेम प्रॉब्लम वी आर टेकिंग मेडिसिन फॉर 2 years. Now, what you need to do, you need to understand what is this diabetes. So we are going to talk about diabetes, we are going to talk about blood pressure, we are going to talk about exercise and de-addiction. Please understand, because now in next 20-30 minutes, I'm going to talk about diabetes reversal, blood pressure reversal, exercises, as well as de-addiction. Okay, so let me cover diabetes quickly, very fast for you. Okay, so diabetes. When we talk about diabetes, what is a major concern? When we talk about the diabetes, what is a problem? When we talk about diabetes, the major problem is insulin resistance. Now, many of you might not be aware about what exactly this insulin resistance is, and for that, I'm just sharing this slide with you. Okay, just go through it. Majority of times, what happens? The root cause of type 2 diabetes is not insulin deficiency. बहुत से डायबिटीज के पेशेंट में, बहुत से क्यों, मैं कहूंगा 95% डायबिटीज के पेशेंट्स में द रूट कॉज ऑफ रेज्ड ब्लड शुगर इज नॉट इंसुलिन डेफिशिएंसी or not lack of insulin production in your body. Your pancreas is doing very well. It is producing a very good amount of insulin in your blood. But the problem is there with the insulin receptor. Now let me explain you it very easily. Imagine you have locked your the main door of your home and you went out for some shopping and all, and after coming back from shopping and all, you have observed that after inserting the keys into the lock, your lock is not getting open. Now the story behind this is someone, a kid from neighbor's neighborhood, has put the chingum into this lock, and because of which your keys are not working well. Now tell me, what is the problem over there? Your keys are in a problem, your lock is in a problem, or that chingum is a problem? First answer this question. What is the main problem? Who is the root cause of this problem? The lock is not getting open, whether the key is malfunctioning, की काम नहीं कर रही है, या ताला काम नहीं कर रहा है, या फिर वो चिंगम प्रॉब्लम है, मेन कल्प्रिट कौन है? You can easily say that it's a chingum which is creating a problem. Now what you need to understand with respect to diabetes, when you have a type 2 diabetes, आपको जब type 2 diabetes होता है, now let me explain what is a type 2 diabetes. If you have a diabetes after age of 40, if you have a diabetes after age of 40, if your weight is more, okay, and one more thing, if you're managing your blood sugar with the medicines, now these three things are important. If your weight is more, that means you're obese. If your diabetes, you got a diabetes after the 40s, and third thing, you're managing your blood sugars with the medicine, this indicates that you have a type 2 diabetes. Now tell me how many of you have a type 2 diabetes. Please tell me how many of you have type 2 diabetes. These are the three criteria. Diabetes after 40s, then second thing, weight is more, and third thing is you're managing your diabetes with the sugar. How many of you have a type 2 diabetes? Please let me know, give me a thumbs up so that I can understand that how many of you have a type 2 diabetes. So majority of diabetic population is suffering with the type 2 diabetes. Please understand it very well कि majority of patients are suffering with type 2 diabetes, which is because of the insulin resistance. The fat which is accumulated inside the insulin receptor is not allowing your insulin to work well, and that is causing a major trouble. Now what you need to do? Now tell me, what is the solution? The fat accumulation inside the insulin receptor is the problem. Now what you need to do? You need to remove that fat from the insulin receptor, and once you do that, your diabetes will be absolutely fine. So what is a take to home message over here? If you're diabetic, just try to lose at least 5 to 10% of your body weight and see the miracle. Within a 90 days, your diabetes will be reversed. What I'm giving you the complete basic fundamental solution. You just have to remove the fat which is accumulated in your insulin receptor. And once you do that, you can see a fantastic reversal of your diabetes. This is a basic fundamental solution for type 2 diabetes. Now let me talk about the blood pressure. When we talk about the blood pressure, what is the normal range of blood pressure? Can anyone answer this question? क्या होती है normal range blood pressure की? जनरली हम कहते हैं ना कि बीपी की नॉर्मल रेंज क्या होती है, हम डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं, बीपी चेक करते हैं, बीपी बढ़ा हुआ मिलता है तो हम डर जाते हैं. बट कैन यू टेल मी, जस्ट लेट्स हैव अ बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग अबाउट ब्लड प्रेशर. सो 180 बाय सॉरी 120 बाय 80, दिस इज अ नॉर्मल रेंज. ऊपर का 120, नीचे का 80. Now few things you need to understand what happens in the heart, okay, on in our whole body. The first thing is your heart pumps blood in your pipeline in this way, bits by bits. It's not the continuous flow. Bits by bits, the blood is flowing in your whole body. It's not the continuous flow. Bolus by bolus, the ejection of blood is happening. It's not the continuous flow. The same way you get at your tap water at your in your kitchen, when you turn it on, the blood, water starts flowing continuously. That doesn't happen in your body. Your heart pumps it, then relax, pump, relax, pump, relax, pump, relax. So what is mean by this blood pressure? 120 by 80. When heart pumps blood, what is the pressure in the pipeline? That is called as a systolic blood pressure. And when your heart relaxes, the pressure in your pipeline reduces. That is called as a lower pressure or the diastolic blood pressure. It should be 120 by 80. Now, my question is, tell me, blood pressure, is it a lifetime disease or it is a reversible disease? Please let me know. How many of you know the answer of this question? Please let me know. Is it a lifetime disease or it is reversible? Is it reversible? क्या ये ठीक हो सकता है या जिंदगी भर के लिए है? Yes. So Shamla Ravi ji कह रही है reversible. Anil Singh कह रहे हैं reversible. Very good. Let me see. Every one of you, please put your answers. Whatever you think. If you are spending a time with me for this for next 20-30 minutes, please put your answers in chat box. I would like to know what you think about it. Yes, it is 100% reversible. We have studied in the Madhavbaug, we have studied a lot. Per month, we treat near about 60,000 patients. Till now, we have reversed more than 10 lakh patients who are suffering with the heart disease, diabetes, blood pressure. And we have reversed them completely that they need not to take any allopathy medicine for the management of their sugars or their blood pressures now. Now, how this is happening? Let me share that story with you. BP is never the same at any time. That's the beauty. Jaya Prasad, you're right. BP is never at the same. It is a dynamic entity. Blood pressure keeps on moving. When you wake up early morning, okay, your blood pressure goes up, slight rise is there. When you do the exercise, it goes little bit higher. After doing exercise, it falls down significantly throughout the day. Whenever you do any exercise, your heart tries to rise up the blood pressure and then bring it down. So that is a response. In the evening time, at the night time, the BP starts falling down. When you fall asleep, the BP falls by near about 20 to 15 to 20%. Now this is a normal phenomenon, isn't it? So when we say someone has got the blood pressure, we say when the consistent three readings of blood pressure are at a higher side. When you have a consistent three readings at a higher side, it indicates that the blood pressure inside your system is increasing. Now, if the blood pressure inside your system is increasing, what does it indicate? It indicates few things. The first thing, the fluid is more in your body. आपके बॉडी में जल की मात्रा ज्यादा है. जल की मात्रा ज्यादा होगी तो वजन भी ज्यादा होगा. If you have high concentration of water in your body or high percentage of water in your body, your weight will also increase. So first is the water accumulation in the body. How many of you have the pedal edema? How many of you have a swelling on the legs? Please let me know. How many of you have a swelling on the legs? Please put your answers in chat box. I know majority of you will have swelling on the legs, isn't it? So if you have a swelling on the legs, what does it indicates? ये क्या बता रहा है? If you have a swelling on the legs, what it is indicating? It is indicating that there is extra water loaded in your body. Now, what you need to do? You need to cut down the water intake. You need to excrete it out through urine as well as through skin. Through skin, how you're going to do that? Go for a exercise. Sweat out near about 1000 to 1200 ml of water per day. It is expected that you should sweat out at least 1000 to 1200 ml of water through your sweat. Are you getting my problem? How many of you are doing regular exercises? So the person, the man, the human being who is exercising for 30 minutes aerobic exercise and who is sweating out the fluid, he will not get the problem of swelling on the legs. Why? Because whenever he is doing exercise, the blood is getting circulated. When the blood is getting circulated, at the same time, the metabolic rate goes up. When the metabolic rate goes up, your body gets warm up. And when the body gets warm up to cool it down, the sweating reaction starts. And when you sweat out, actually, you're going to lose the weight. And when you lose the weight, you're going to control your blood pressure. So just understand the first reason behind a raised blood pressure is a water accumulation. Now, few of you might be having a still question about it in your mind. Let me give you a crystal clear answer to it. In the modern medicine, in the allopathy medicine, the first drug of choice for the management of blood pressure is a medicine which will throw out the excess water from your body through urine. So they give a diuretic, पानी अंदर से बाहर निकलने वाली treatment. Now you have two options. You keep on taking a medicine which will throw the water out of your body, or you go to the exercise and sweat it out. So what would be the better option? Taking medicine or to going for the exercise? What would be the better option? Please let me know what you think about it. Taking a medicine to throw out the water from your body or going for the exercise for 30 minutes? What is a better solution? Medicine lena ya go exercise ke liye jana? So from tomorrow onwards, if you're a blood pressure patient, start doing exercises, go for the walk and check your blood pressure after walking for 30 minutes. While exercising, your blood pressure goes up. When you stop exercising, when you relax for 5 minutes, see the miracle, your blood pressure will fall down significantly compared to the blood pressure what it was at the start. Say, for example, at the start, BP was 140 by 90. You go for exercise for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, BP will fall down to 130 by 80. This is not the miracle. This is a physiology. This is what happens. This is what the basic fundamental rule. You have gone for the walk, you have sweated out the fluid. So it's not only fluid, the salt is going out, the fat is coming out, the water is coming out, the blood pressure has to fall down. So first thing is exercise. Second thing which is causing the rise in the blood pressure is obesity. How many of you are aware that there is a strong relationship between the obesity and the blood pressure? If your weight is higher side, at a higher side, then the chances of blood pressure are very high. So if you reduce down the weight, your blood pressure reduces. So second thing which on which you need to work is your obesity, isn't it? So obesity is a second point of concern. Third point of concern is a stress. If you take unnecessary stress of the whole world, and if you stay away from the happiness of the life, then definitely your blood pressure is going to increase. So what you need to do, you need to work on only three things. First thing is start doing regular exercises, start reducing down your weight, and start living your life happily. Whatever is there with you, be happy with it. Okay, once you start learning the skill of being happy with whatever you have, slowly and gradually your blood pressure starts falling down. So three things I'm telling you, these are the three things. If you execute these three things, your blood pressure will be absolutely normal. We have done this experiment with thousands of patients. We have suggested these guidelines to thousands of patients. Now in Madhavbaug, we have a specialized treatment programs also for those who are finding it difficult to reduce down the blood pressure at their home. ओके आप में से कुछ लोग ऐसे होंगे जिन्हें घर में ये सारी चीजें करने के लिए थोड़ी मुश्किल हो सकती है. उनके लिए वी हैव कम अप विद द ट्रीटमेंट प्लान which includes panchakarma, diet kit, regular monitoring, exercises, and herbal medication to support your internal health. So Madhobag has a Panchasutri program for diabetes and blood pressure reversal. All of you, if you have a blood pressure and diabetes within a 90 days, what is the day today? It's August. So November, December, January. By February, you can be a free from diabetes and blood pressure. Let me give you this promise to you. If you follow whatever guidelines we are going to give you, then by February 2026 you will be free from diabetes, free from blood pressure, and this is definitely possible because we have done it with the lakhs of patients. Now intervention is methodological, very beautifully designed the intervention, very much friendly for you, very much easy for you, very much happy for you, because ultimately what is going to happen, imagine your weight is 86 kg and after this treatment you are going to come down to 75. 86 to 75, 11 kg weight loss. Imagine a blood sugar 300 plus and after treatment below 150. Imagine a blood pressure with medication, with pedal edema, with breathlessness on exertion. The blood pressure is 180 by 100. After the treatment, weight loss has happened. The edema has gone. Now the exercise tolerance has improved and BP is 130 by 80. Don't you think this is something which you really want? If you really want, then you have to go to the Madhobag. First of all, you try it at your home if you want to, or else if you want to join a Madhobag and take the help of Madhobag and complete your journey fast within 90 days and become a disease reversal, hero by February 2026, then contact Madhobag. So in a Madhubag, we do all these things with the help of Panchakarma. I would like to say something about the Panchakarma. How many of you have gone through Panchakarma any time in your life? Please let me know. आप में से कितने लोगों ने पंचकर्म लिया है खुद के लिए? Please let me know how many of you have gone through the Panchakarma procedures any time in your life. Please let me know. केरला में कुछ लोग जाते हैं पंचकर्म के लिए, कुछ लोगों का यहाँ वहाँ मसाज करवा के लेते हैं. Let me tell you, the Panchakarma is such a beautiful procedure, okay, which is a really a phenomena of complete detoxification of your body. Now, you won't believe that throughout the day, we keep on accumulating different toxins in our blood. It might be in the form of pesticides, it might be in a form of a microplastic, it might be in the form of multiple chemicals which day in, day out we come across. So all those toxic material keeps on accumulating in our body. But when we do the Panchakarma procedure, all this toxic material goes away from your body, and that gives you a real feel of complete health. It's not just a massage, it's not just a steam, it's a complete physiological system which is going to help you to detoxify from the deep part of your body. The liver, which is a source of energy, becomes a badly culprit in this diabetes and blood pressure. You get the fatty liver, you get the toxin deposited in your liver, and then the liver function disturbed, which is very common. When you do the panchakarma, your liver gets completely cleaned up. Now this is a very beautiful procedure. When you have a blood pressure, your blood vessels are under a great stress. You know what happens in a blood pressure? Your blood vessels goes under continuous stress, and that leads to some sort of a constriction, isn't it? And that constriction, if not relieved at a time, then it becomes a permanent entity. So when you do the panchakarma, all the toxins inside that blood vessels, goes out, and then slowly and gradually your blood vessels improves, and that helps you to get rid of this chronic blood pressure problem. So diabetes, blood pressure, fatty liver, PCOD, all these problems can be definitely recovered well with the help of these panchakarma procedures, because these are the cleansing procedures. And good thing about Madhavbaug, let me share that point also. Good thing about Madhavbaug that Madhavbaug has published more than 160 research papers across different journals about the reversal of diabetes, blood pressure. So all the treatments what we do are purely science based. Science, they have a very strong fundamental research evidence which says that yes, these therapies are going to give you those results for sure. So these are the research based. One more thing is quality control. So we have a very strong quality control department which keeps on controlling the quality of our products, then the quality of our services. And that's the reason why once the patient starts journey with Madhavbaug, we keep on monitoring them, keep on assuring the quality services, and then slowly and gradually with the good products, good services, the patient improves. And one more good thing is the journey over here in the Madhavbaug is full of fun. So we celebrate the victory of our patient when the patient gets reversed from their diabetes or the blood pressure. We celebrate their victory with a grand function. We call it as a Hruday Rog Mukti Sohla or Madhumeh Mukti Sohla. And then we felicitate them with the gold medal and the feta or the pagdi. And that's the biggest achievement for the patient, that he has completely conquered his diabetes or blood pressure. So this journey is altogether exciting, isn't it? So I hope every one of you would like to be a part of this whole concept of Madhova. And if you do that, then definitely you will be able to, you will be able to get rid of all your diseases. So now one more thing, I'm coming to the last part of this presentation. Recently, Madhobag has decided to launch one campaign. Now that campaign is there in front of you, Arogyam Hrudaya Sampada. Now, what was the need of this campaign? The need of this campaign was to take care of the senior citizens of our nation. We have observed that majority of senior citizens, they try to run away from the investigation, timely investigations, with the fear of expenses, with the fear of something will get detected and then my life will be in a big trouble. And that's the reason why senior citizens, they stay away from the investigations, specifically cardiac investigation, because no one likes to get investigated for the heart. Because when we investigate for the heart, we have a fear, हो something कुछ निकला तो जिंदगी भर के लिए मैं हार्ट का पेशेंट बन जाऊंगा, बेटर चाहते ही नहीं है. So what you think, is it true or false कि patients they stay away from, they run away from the investigation? ये सही है गलत है? Please let me know whether we have a natural tendency to run away from investigation, yes or no. प्लीज लेट मी नो. सबका ओपिनियन में चाहूंगा कि देखो, आप ही छोड़ो, मैं भी चाहूंगा, मैं भी वैसे ही चाहूंगा. कौन खुद की एग्जाम देने की, एग्जाम कितने लोगों को अच्छी लगती थी? किसी को भी अच्छी नहीं लगी. मुझे तो कभी भी एग्जाम अच्छी नहीं लगी. एग्जाम के दिन मेरा पेट दर्द करता था, मेरी बॉडी एक करती थी, मुझे चक्कर आते थे. एग्जाम किसी को भी अच्छी नहीं लगती. उसी तरह से ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन भी किसी को अच्छी नहीं लगती, इसलिए कोई इन्वेस्टिगेशन करने के लिए जाता नहीं. बट द मेन प्रॉब्लम विद दिस माइंडसेट इज कि अंदर का प्रॉब्लम फिर धीमे धीमे बढ़ने लगता है. what it leads to? The slowly and gradually, the fire which is there inside progresses, and then it damages the multiple organs in the body. And that's the reason why timely investigations are very important. So what we have observed that senior citizens, they run away from the investigation. So we decided to come ahead with the new campaign called Arogyam Hruday Sampada. In this mission of Arogyam Hruday Sampada, we have decided to offer 1 lakh free stress test to senior citizens. So all the senior citizens who are listening this session, or all those who want their senior citizens or their parents to utilize this offer. And what is this offer? In this offer, we are going to perform 1 lakh stress test free of cost. So 1 lakh stress test free of cost. So this stress test will give you the basic understanding about your heart functioning, about your capabilities of your heart, whether it can survive in the stage of heart attack or not. So 1 lakh stress test. So what you need to do, you need to just give a call on this number. So I will give you 1 minute or 2 minutes. You just write down this number, because after this slide, I'm going to give you some basic explanation about why stress test is important. But before of that, I want all of you to please give a missed call on this number, so that you can get the benefit of this beautiful campaign where you're going to get the stress test free of cost. So the number is 02048552566. So just take your pen or take your another mobile, type this number in your keypad, within your keypad, 02048552566. Okay, take a screenshot. That's a beautiful understanding. Okay, so you can take a screenshot or you can just write it down. If you have done this, then let me explain you why the stress test is important, because this is a very important aspect. Someone has asked why the heart attack. Now, this is a story behind it. When you get a heart attack, what is the root cause? The root cause is a diabetes. Root cause is a blood sugar, blood pressure, lack of exercise, and addiction. I hope you all will start doing exercises from tomorrow. 30-minute walk is more than enough. You just do it seriously every day. 5 days in a week is also very fine, but do it at least 30 minutes for 5 days in a week. Then you please stay away from all the addictions, because addictions are not going to give you any benefit. They are going to definitely harm you, whether it is a tobacco, whether it is smoking, anything, it is going to harm you. So it's better to stay away from these addictions. If you are crazy for the alcohol, then once in a week, not more than that, and think about the dilution, diet, and duration. You should be slowly consuming 1 pack for the at least 1 hour or 2 hour. That is a right way or the standard way. If you are drinking a good amount of alcohol very fast, it is going to damage your liver badly. But if you drink slowly, if you take a proper diet and the duration is more, then that alcohol is not going to harm you. But rest of the addiction, like smoking, tobacco, they are going to cause a heart attack badly. So stay away from the addiction. Do the regular exercises. About diabetes, blood pressure, I have already explained you. Now, heart attack. What is the story of heart attack? After getting heart attack, everyone who is getting a heart attack, they are not going to die. Everyone will not die in this heart attack. Only 15% patients will die in the heart attack. Rest of the 85% patients, they will survive this heart attack. And the beauty is, rest of 85, out of those 85% who have survived the heart attack, 20% patients will even not experience any symptom of heart attack. They will completely survive or completely recover from the heart attack without any symptom, without any damage, without even going to doctor. Now, the beauty over here is the third category, the third person or the third percentage, that is the 20% of total heart attack population. They don't even experience the symptoms of heart attack. They don't get any problem, any discomfort. And that is because they have the coronary flow reserve, the internal strength of their heart to sustain the heart attack condition. And that is the condition which can be derived from the stress test. Whether your heart is capable to survive in the stage of heart attack or not, this can be derived from your stress test reports, because there is a parameter called VO2 max. If you can run on the bed for 15 minutes without any ECG changes, without any discomfort, that indicates that you have a capacity to sustain the stage of heart attack. So, dear friends, please utilize this offer, this campaign what we have recently launched, and give a missed call on this number and get your free stress test done. If you have a diabetes, you have a first option. start losing a weight by 5 to 10% and see the miracle happening. If you want to take the help of Madhavbaug, visit our nearby clinic. Our clinic will help you to get rid of diabetes by February 2026. Same story about the blood pressure, about obesity, about the hypothyroid, about the blockages also. So if you have these illnesses, Madhavbaug is there to support you and to stay away from the problems of heart attack. So that's all from my side. I hope everyone is clear and well understood about the concept of heart attack and how to stay away from it. So let's take a pledge to make our nation heart disease free. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was lovely actually, doctor, and you explained it very well. And I think so all the queries were answered. But before we log out, I would like to request one more, a very big thing which Madhav Bagh is doing is on this Independence Day. Give your heart the gift of health as Dr. Rohit Sane and Sonu Sood. You all know Sonu Sood. He's an actor plus Corona के time पे उन्होंने बहुत help किया था. Come together in a special Dil Se Dil Tak podcast, an inspiring conversation on health, hope and humanity. 15th of August शाम के 8 बजे डॉक्टर रान रोहित साने उनका यूट्यूब चैनल है सो ही हैज अ यूट्यूब चैनल named on Dr. Rohit Sane. You can just go there and you can see the podcast और उसके ऊपर बहुत सारी चर्चा होगी. So thanks a lot and do get benefits of Madhavbaug and see you soon. Thank you, doctor. Again, thank you, Madhavbaug. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.